People are telling you, oh, you can't talk to this person, you can't talk to that person. Oh, you cannot eat from this person's table. Oh, you cannot check their hand. If you check their hand, you will die. They will kill you. Oh, if you ever talk to somebody that they don't agree with, then you're also their enemy. You wonder why you're stoking violence and conflict right from your own family, husband and wife. The wife will say something, the husband will knock it down and destroy that. It will never happen because they are the men. Even though the wife may be the wise one and is trying to tell you something that is going to bring wealth, to protect you and your children, to protect the family, but because she's a woman or because of you feel the way you feel, flawed reasoning and illogical reasoning. You stoke violence among in your own children, among your own family. When the Lord says, thou shalt not, you shall not frustrate your own children. You want them to obey you, but yet you are a source of frustration in their life. They want to do something they know that will bring good to them, for them to develop themselves, but because you are the father or the mother, you decree against it, or because you are the father with no reason, with no facts, with no data. Some of you, even though your children have gone to school and they are learned and educated, so they know more, they have more information, they make better decisions, they have learned, and they want to tell you what will be good for them or for the family. You will close your ears because you are the elder, because you are educated, or because you are whatever, you are in a position. All but vanity and foolishness. It's very shameful and disgraceful. If that is the way people in the West are, then they would not have been able to develop anything at all. They would still remain in the Stone Ages when they were when they were worshiping animals and idols. Today, the dream of youth in Nigeria is for them to be a priestess for an idol. The women, their dream now of job and how to maintain themselves is to become priestess for an idol, and the men to become priest for an idol. That's their dream of how to succeed. Gather together, make masquerade. Yes, it's good to celebrate your culture, to celebrate your history, because any society that forgets their history will never enjoy their present in peace and harmony. And their future will always be in their wishes and their dreams and their dreams. But they will never see manifestation of it. I was sad when I went to Nigeria. I realized they don't teach African studies anymore. I know how valuable that was to me and to anybody who went to school at the time it was taught that went overseas. So as the soldiers, we are saying some of these things in a larger picture because there is a bigger crisis across in generally. But on the individual level, as a Christian and as a member of the soldiers, how do you apply these principles in your life to make you a better person so that you can enjoy the quality of your life will transform and change and those around you? What kind of friends are you keeping? The gossipers and people that sit in beer parlors and all they do is gossip. Men gossip worse than women anyway these days, from what I see. Slander, mudslinging. Those that like to appeal to the authority. Oh, because we're educated. Oh, I have all these degrees and all those educations, all these positions and all this experience. And they take the data and manipulate it in a way to deceive, like what is happening. Look at what is happening with COVID. People take the data and they present it and spin it around whichever way that it suits them, either for the intended use or for or not. either for overstating anything or for understating it, depending on whichever political party or group they belong, whatever the agenda is. Abuse of authority and power. That's a flawed reasoning. It doesn't show such a person to have the integrity of a human being or dignity of a man or a woman. Corruption and bribery, tying it into the previous series. Equivocation, flawed reasoning and illogical reasoning as the soldier. So when you deal with me, we want you to understand why sometimes I may not respond in the way that you would like me to respond, because I don't know how to respond to it, because it's not worth the time for anybody who is busy. If you know people who are busy, you know they don't have any time to waste to foolishness, to vanity, to nothingness. Every minute and every second is very important to them. But some people make a living out of the wedding in vanity, in follies and foolishness. They have no job to do. After all, they're taken care of because they are sucking somewhere and taking what belongs to other people to make a life. If they actually work to make their living, they wouldn't have time to engage in all this kind of conflicts and violence going on. Equivocation, they take the word and manipulate it and change it in order to mislead other people, to deceive. Oh, the higher press secretary, public relation officer. Are these things designed for the sake of deceiving people in a civilized society? No. Public relations officer, press secretary, they were established to give positive and good information to people so that they can be aware of what is going on in their environment, so that they can promote what they are saying, so that they can be seen. Instead, is used to disparage, to slander,